Well, hello and welcome to another video, and this video is gonna be a little different. It's not about programming, it's rather about best practices you should follow, or I will recommend you to follow, which is CICD. If you are doing any software degree, if you are doing many colleges in taking any course in college or university related to computer science, related to software engineering, you should be already knowing about this. CI/CD, basically the full form of that is continuous integration and continuous development and continuous delivery as well. So the concept is, the idea behind this is basically to automate things, automate phases of different stages of the software development life cycle. Basically, the core idea of software development lifecycle, software engineering, in other words, you can say is, first you gather the requirements of the software you want to build in the application. Suppose, let's talk about the budget application that we have. First you gather the requirements. Okay, I want this features in my application, right? After finalizing those, you decide on the tech stack and on the architecture that you want to follow, and then you start the development of it, right? Then from the phase of development to the phase of deployment, it will include development, testing, deployment, and everything. Basically, the idea is to automate those things: development, deployment, and testing. Automating those things will help you to, it will help you to track the different stages of deployment, different changes that you make in your code, just like it helps you to keep track the changes in the code when you put the code into GitHub, and make pull requests and stuff, right, for different features. Just like that, you can automate testing, you can automate deployment and everything. So in this video, we're going to talk about that, how you can actually configure a CI/CD pipeline in your Android project. You might have heard about integrating CI/CD pipelines in web development. It's very popular, and these days, I would say. But I didn't find enough resource, in video resource on YouTube specifically, for Android, how to build a CI/CD pipeline for Android projects. So I thought of making a video on it, and here I am. So let's configure CI/CD pipeline on CircleCI. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna first create an empty Android project. I have Android Studio open, so let's name it CircleCI example or something. Example, yep, there it is. And then let's build a project. It will take a bit time, so until then, let's go to the web browser and open a website. Just give me a sec. Just Google for CircleCI, and it will take you to the Google searches. Just open circleci.com, the link, and it will take you to the home page of the website of CircleCI. So here, if you haven't already signed up or made an account on CircleCI, you will do that first, and I would recommend you to log in with your GitHub account, because it will make a lot of things easier for you. It will be straightforward, just like logging with Google. You just log in, instead of Google, use GitHub to log in it. I've already logged in, so I'm just gonna click to go to the application, and it will take me to the dashboard of the actual CircleCI application. And as you can see, I have different builds that have done automation on. This is basically a project that I'm working on, and there are different commits, and there are different testing that is happening automatically on CircleCI. So we are gonna, this is basically the Python project, budget server, and just like this, we're gonna have an Android project. So to do that, we just have to go to projects, and here you will see all the projects that are listed on on your GitHub account as repositories, right? I have this many repositories in my GitHub account at the moment. It will include the private one and the public ones as well. And if you don't see your GitHub repositories, you may need to configure this in your GitHub account as well. I don't have exact idea where you can find that, but I'll show you. Maybe it will be there. So it will be straightforward, just following up the just like a sign up process. You just follow up configuring GitHub in your CircleCI, and in your GitHub just go to settings, and you should have in the application somewhere, there it is. See, in the integration section there is application section, and I have Jira and Git Guardian. So there is no CircleCI, so I don't think that will be needed. So anyway, I just wanted to make sure. So yeah, anyway, it's not needed. You will most probably directly see your Git repo on the CircleCI projects. Currently we don't have the new project on GitHub, so let's first publish our new project on GitHub. So what I'm just gonna take help from the VCS Git tool from Android Studio. So click on VCS and share project on GitHub. I'm gonna make this it will not be private because I want this code to be public for YouTube, so I'll just share it. And okay, let's wait. Yeah, there's first commit. I don't want to include idea project, idea folder, so yeah, it's just an empty Android project, so it's nothing in there, so it's not about coding. So okay, successfully shared project on GitHub. Let's see if it is there. I'm gonna open browser, GitHub. Let's see if I can find repository for, what did I name it? What's the name of the CircleCI example? I'm just gonna CircleCI example. There it is. We have the repository right here. Okay, so now what we are gonna do is just go to CircleCI again in the project section. Might need to refresh the page. If it is not here, I will refresh it. Yeah, there it is. You can see the CircleCI example project now on your CircleCI website basically. So now just click on setup project. Now you have three options. Now how CircleCI track that you commit something, and how CircleCI knows that okay, I have a new commit. Now I am supposed to run this kind of test that I have. All right, so CircleCI basically includes a new file named config, which is the type of YAML file. So config.yml you will have in your project. So at this moment we don't have any YAML file, so there is no point of selecting this option, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click another one. What this option will do, it will create another pull request. It will create another branch on your repository, and it will include the CircleCI .yml file in your project. So let's set up the project and let it do its thing, let it load. And as you can see the first test that is being run on your CircleCI Git repo. Now if you go to a CircleCI, you can see this branch is set up for you, and if you go to that branch you will see this a new commit, add CircleCI config YAML, and in that commit you can see it added this .circleci package, and inside that package you have this config.yml file. So if you open this file, it will simply have a job. Job is basically the steps that you want to automate, right? Like job can be automating testing, job another example of job can be uploading the APK and stuff. So in here we have just one job at the moment, which is running this command which say hello, and the command is echo hello world. So if you go to CircleCI, the job is succeed, and you can see this green background take and stuff. So if you click on that, you can see that it ran this many commands: spin environment, prepared the environment, then check out the code, and it finally ran that command echo hello world for us. Right now let's get this commit in our project. Currently I'm on master branch, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just take help from Git commands rather than using the Git tool in Android Studio. You can use the Android Studio tool if you want. What I'm doing is just pulling up the new changes, and then I'll check out to the new branch. Check out. I'm just gonna copy this from here. Oh, not just checkout. It's Git checkout. Git checkout to this branch. Now I'm on this branch. Let me close this one. Now that I'm on this branch, just change your layout from Android to project, and you will see this new package included in your code. Open that config.yml file. So now, instead of I don't want to include everything, how this config.yml file is being coded, how you can do it will have different sections. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna copy the currently working file, config.yml file, having basic commands, which is running tests, deploying the build, and not actually deploying the build, generating an APK, I would say, because deployment will be a different thing. So yeah, what I'm just copy that working config.yml file here. So let me just take you through it. It's the version 2 ORBS. Okay, so ORBS is basically okay, what I want to do, forget about ORBS. It's not related to what I want to do. It's Docker image. Currently I'm using Java version 11, not 1.8. So most of you are going to be using Java 1.8, I suppose. So instead of this image, you can replace this image with different one that I'm going to include in the repository of this YouTube video. You will find the code at the end of in the description of this video. So yeah, I'll have another image commented out. So if you are using Java version 1.8, uncomment that line and comment this one, right? So yeah, that's one thing I wanted to mention. And it has 3, 4 and 5 basic commands. One is it's checking the permissions. Then it is downloading the dependencies through this command, Gradle command, right? It's basically a bunch of Gradle commands that it is running. And then it's saving the cache. Then it is generating an APK, building the if you go here and click rebuild, it's what it is doing, and it's the same as this one. If you run the application, this command will be run and it will generate an APK for you. And at the end, it is running the tests. If you have any tests in your project, if you have written any unit tests, integration tests, or UI tests as special, right, that will be run through this command. And if needed, you can modify this config.yml according to your need, but well, I'm not going to do that because this video is not about building this config.yml. It's about how to set up CICD pipelines, right? Okay, so I'm going to commit these changes in config.yml file. Feed change config.yml, commit and push. Hopefully it will push. Yep, it is push. Okay, now we can go to our repository, and the branch will have another change here. Now I can make a pull request, or I'm not gonna make a pull request. I'm not gonna merge it to the master branch. I'm gonna keep it as it is, so you can know how these comments will have working, right? When you are trying to set up this, you will know how it works. So I'm not gonna merge that anyway. So if you go back to this CircleCI and your branch, basically from your project, you can see that it is already running the latest commit that we made, change config.yml. It is running the test in that. So let's open that, open the build. It is running, it has already checked out the permissions. Now it is downloading the dependencies, running this command, Android dependencies. Then it will build the APK for us, and then at the end it will run the test for us. So let's wait for this all tests to run, and I'll see you at the end of this run. Okay, so it ran all the commands except the test command, but I want to show you one more thing. It ran this assemble debug command. It built our project and it generated the APK file for us, but what I want to show is if you this command is uploading out the APK to artifacts. So if you go to this artifact section, you will see the APK that was generated for this commit, for this particular commit. So how does this help is, suppose you have a big team working on a project, and you have a supervisor or manager or someone, right? So now you are working on a functionality and you made some commit, and now you want your manager to verify if it is the functionality that you are looking for, if it is something really near to that, or you want some changes. So now what happens, you will give that person, your manager, an APK file separately, building by your own, right? But now what we have done, we have automated that process. So your manager, he can directly go to CircleCI and fetch that APK to test from this artifact section already, right? So yeah, that is very easy and very handy to have automated, right? So yeah, I think that's it. That's why I wanted to show you. This is how you can build up the CI/CD pipeline for your Android project. So let's do one more test. Let's just commit something I would say. Let's make some changes here. It is considered change, right? So log .d. Anyway, I'm gonna write something for tests, and I will have something for test. Log, not long, log.d. Now let's push these changes. Okay, now let's push these changes. Commit, okay, test commit. I'm pushing it now in the master branch, in the CircleCI branch itself. So let's push it, and let's see if it is catching that in the CircleCI automatically. Yes, it is. Well, as you can see, it got that commit, that it got automatically that we committed something in the project, and it started running the tests behind it mentioned in the config.yml file. So I will again do all things the same task that it ran in this workflow, but one thing that is different and will be different is time it takes to run those commands, because what we have done is we have saved the cache which is stored for the future builds to be done. So if this particular command will not take that long that it took for this command to run. So at least it's supposed to work like that. So yeah, that is what I wanted to show you, that it takes your new commits automatically, and it runs the tests mentioned in the config.yml file, and we have already configured the saving cache functionality. So it helps. Normally without caching, it will take 5 to 6 minutes to build the project, to complete all the tests and stuff, depending on the complexity of your code and complexity of your tests as well. But normally would say it would take about 5 to 6 minutes. But with this saving cache functionality, it will reduce that time significantly. Maybe it can take 60% or 40 to 60% less time. So yeah, I wanted to show you that you can have different kind of commands mentioned in your config.yml file, and you can automate different kind of processes in your development lifecycle for your project. And it will be a very good practice if you will be working at a big company, at a huge organization, or with a big team. It will be very it is very much a possibility that you will have something like this in your project setup, I would say, for your company. So if you already know this kind of things, you will be feeling a lot comfortable working at your job. So yeah, that was the end goal of this video. This is how you can build and set up CircleCI and CICD pipeline for an Android project. And if you love this video, please give a like and comment down whatever you want to know more about CircleCI or about config.yml, about Android, anything. Just comment down and share this video if you love this video. It will help this channel a lot. And thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next video.